Hello YouTube. I am very much aware of the fact that I'm very late on this, but I wanted to give my thoughts on play-ins and group stage for Worlds. And I'll start with play-ins and then we'll go to group stage afterwards. Now I will say that I have not watched that many games of LCS. I've not watched a single game of any of the minor regions, and I've only watched some of the LPL and LCK games. But play-ins, Group A consists of Fnatic, Beyond Gaming, Detonation Focus Me, Evil Geniuses, Loud, which I don't remember their full name, and then I think they're called Chiefs. And Group B consists of DRX, RNG, Saigon Buffalo, Mad Lions, Istanbul Wildcats, and Shark, whatever, gaming. So 2 teams qualify out of the 6 from each group. And no surprise, I believe that Fnatic in Group A is gonna make it out. Who's gonna go out with them? The obvious choice would probably be Evil Geniuses. And because I don't really have any information outside of having watched Beyond Gaming last year at MSI, same thing goes for Detonation Focus Me. I don't know Loud and I don't know Chiefs or whatever their name is. So let's just go with Evil Geniuses. Fnatic should make it out. I'll be very surprised if they don't. I don't know if any of these other teams are capable of winning. Now it is best of ones, so because I'm pretty sure that both Fnatic and EG previously haven't looked at that many games from the minor regions, the minor regions could come out with some insane draft that could help them win, but I'll be surprised if it doesn't look like this. Though, at every Worlds, at every tournament, there will be some upsets. I don't think we're gonna have a Worlds where it's just 4 LPL teams and 4 LCK teams. I do believe that it's gonna be some upsets, but I don't think play-in states is gonna be that big of an upset. Now going on to Group B, basically you are choosing between DRX, RNG, and Mad Lions. The obvious choice would be DRX and RNG. I will say that RNG will make it because RNG pretty much always makes it, and they do look pretty good. Then the question becomes who gets second place and makes it out of play-ins together with RNG. Is it gonna be DRX or is it gonna be Mad Lions? Obviously, if I choose Mad Lions, I'm a little bit EU biased, right? But DRX do look really solid. And Mad Lions did make some changes with Nisqy, so they haven't played with Nisqy all that long. So, but let's just go for the upset. Let's say that DRX doesn't make it out, but RNG and Mad Lions does. Mad Lions and best of ones, though, in my opinion, are not all that good, but let's say that Fnatic, EG, RNG, and Mad Lions makes it out. Then we get to group stage, and the teams will then be, in case that Fnatic and Mad Lions make it through, then they can actually be put into the same they can be put into the same group with another EU team. But I'm assuming that one of the teams will go here, which will most likely be Fnatic. And then EG will then have to go into either group B or C. And then we have, let's see, RNG and DRX. RNG can only make it into... Mad Lions can make it where? They can make it into any group. RNG can only make it into Group D, right? So it will look like this. And then EG can make it into either of these groups. Let's just say EG makes it here. And Mad Lions makes it here. Okay, so Group A will then consist of Cloud9, T1, EG, and Fnatic. Group B will consist of JDG, G2, Damwon Gaming, and EG. Group C will consist of Rogue, Top Esports, Gambit, and Mad Lions. And Group D will consist of Gen G, CFO, 100 Thieves, and RNG. Out of Group A, I don't think it's gonna be a surprise that T1 and EDG makes it out. EDG for sure makes it out. T1 most likely will also make it out. In Group B, definitely JDG will make it out. And then it comes down to, will G2 win over Damwon? It's gonna be very tough for them to do. But G2 at Worlds are kind of solid, so hopefully they have prepped something. And then in Group C, Rogue, Top Esports, and Gambit. I think Rogue is gonna make it out, and Top Esports is gonna make it out. In Group D, obviously Gen G will make it out, and RNG is then gonna make it out. So, people have been saying that, oh, EU is doomed at Worlds, and I will say it will look very tough. I'm definitely not confident in the fact that G2 can even make it out of group stage. And same thing goes for Mad Lions making it out of play-ins. So what I'm predicting is three EU teams will at least make it to group stage, right? Fnatic should make it. Mad Lions have a small chance of making it. Now, it's not that big of a chance. It's definitely not more than 50%, not even close to that. G2 making it out of Group B is also very small, less than a 50% chance, but there is a chance due to many different reasons. Being that there could be a bigger ping difference since they are playing in NA, as well as just the time zone difference from EU to NA is not as bad as from Asia to NA, as well as just the pressure pressure on Asian teams. We have seen them previously collapse and not perform when it matters, but so goes for any other team. They definitely feel the pressure. I just feel like the pressure on LPL and LCK teams are just quite a bit higher than on other regions. And then Group C, I'm fairly confident in the fact that Rogue makes it out of group stage together with Top Esports. I simply think that the best chance of EU having a good representation at Worlds is gonna be Rogue, just because of their group. And then Group D, Gen G and RNG are just gonna make it out. Gen G look quite good. RNG always looks good. And then onwards, I don't think we're gonna see Rogue reach any further than that. But we will make it further than NA. We will play or perform better than NA, and we will have some games against NA. Hopefully Fnatic versus C9 happens, and G2 maybe against EG, and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna have any team in Group D to play against 100 Thieves, but I don't think EU is as doomed as everyone makes it out to be. Obviously not the most ideal outcome when it comes to the group draws, but I do believe we have a chance, and at least Rogue can have a chance. G2 can also have a chance, it's just very small. Fnatic will also have a chance, but that's probably even smaller than G2's chance. So those are my predictions. Let me know who you think is going to make it out of play-ins, and who do you think is going to make it out of group states, and most importantly, who do you think is going to be in finals, and what is the score going to be?